So I've learned a lot of lessons, good and bad, throughout my journey as an entrepreneur, as a real estate investor, and several other things. One thing I'll talk about that was a tough lesson for me that I'm actually still in the middle of right now is this property. I did not check to see if they had any open permits, if they had any unpermitted structures, and I did not find that out until I submitted my plans for my building. And now I do stuff with permits. I'm a general contractor. I like to do things by the book. I want my property to be up to code. Right here I have a tenant, sweet old lady who's been living here for a long time, and I have been having to reverse engineer this property right here on the side that has not been built with a permit. And they actually have an unpermitted septic tank as well. So that's what we're waiting on before we can throw this shop up, is the septic tank permit. We're gonna have to abandon this septic tank and we're gonna put it behind the new shop and run plumbing to this fixture, to that shop, and to the secondary shop. So, I mean, it was a tough lesson for me, just like every other lesson I've had. Once I learn it, it's gonna be the last time that I make that mistake. So, you know, especially when you're buying a property that's older, there's additions or things like that, I highly recommend take the time. It's a big investment. Just make sure there's no open permits, make sure all the structures are permitted, and make sure everything's up to code, because you do not want to get into a $250,000 lawsuit when you just put in $250,000 to a property.